Well, what a lovely, lovely day. Absolutely glorious weather here as we welcome you to a football match of considerable significance, great consequence in this part of the world. They've been talking about this one for a while and they have rolled up to it in fantastic numbers. You should have seen the roads outside the ground in the hour or two leading up to it. It has been bumper to bumper. Traffic has been extraordinary, but the level of expectation is also very, very high. And these supporters who were queuing round the block for their tickets as soon as we knew the date of the fixture, well, now they can't wait for it to begin. And begin it will any second now. Certainly this is a very, very impressive venue. Quite a sight to behold. And already we're underway here. Receives it from behind. Cross deflected over the goal line for a corner. Iheanacho looking to penetrate opposition lines. Well weighted. Face to face, shoots! Leicester were imperious when the two sides last met, and the fans are asking for more of the same. Seems now to be all about width.
Well, when you have the personnel to create in wide areas, then they need to see as much of the ball as possible.
Vardy! Try. The outcome could so easily have been different.
Vardy really felt he'd done enough. He's having a momentary visit to the world of disbelief here.
Leicester are in superb form defensively, 5 consecutive clean sheets. It is deadlocked. Chip through. Well, the ball's come loose and the chase is on. Defender's on the back foot. Can't get the better of his opposite number. And here's Vardy. Ruben Neves. Quick ball forward. Great strength, too strong for his opponent. Iheanacho. So who's he picking out? And has a shot! Dispatched clinically! There is the breakthrough! Tielemans duly reaps his reward, kept his cool whilst the defence lost their bearings.
Well, for me, that's just pure predatory brilliance. It's not so much the finish, but the way he read the situation when nobody else was even alert to it. It's fantastic.
Leicester have made their breakthrough, so can they build on it?
Oh, look, this is just what the fans wanted. And now that they're celebrating the opener, I think they'll want to see their team make all the running from here.
Vardy. And here's Iheanacho. He'll try from distance. Oh, what a wonderful stop!
Oh, that's a sparkling save. Absolutely sparkling. His reflexes were ultra-sharp.
And it's Vardy. Oh, good ball. And Vardy! Good stop, that wasn't easy.
Vardy is very sporting here to acknowledge the quality of the save. A lovely little footballing moment.
They've played it short. Now it's Vardy. Has a hit! Managed to get it away. And it's played forward. He's made sure that that won't get through. Tielemans, already of course on the score sheet. Coming up to half-time, leading, and things are looking pretty good. Ruben Neves. Good challenge, he just stood firm. Vardy has created one goal already. And it's Vardy. And here's Iheanacho. What a ball, this is Vardy! And in again! It's there! And there's the goal they've been looking for. Rui Patricio reacted well to the initial effort, but couldn't get it right out of the danger area.
That's just top-notch. Showed exactly why he follows it up every time. Keeper struggles to hold on to it, ball breaks kindly. He's always about.
Leicester grab a couple of goals without reply. It's 2-0.
The turning of the screw comes to mind, Peter. They've got them where they want them.
And the referee brings the first half to a close. What have we learned from the first 45 minutes?
Well, it's looking pretty straightforward, Peter. They've got themselves into a very good position, so why dither from here when they can repeat their first half success with another show of strength?
Leicester go in at half-time on a comfortable two-goal cushion. And that's the start of another 45 minutes. Well, that's where he wants it. Done very well to intervene. Vardy. Ndidi. Hoists it forward. Raul. Out to the right. Tielemans tries to get it forward quickly. More than happy to take the muscular approach. Adama Traore. Ball's loose, who's getting there? It's Iheanacho! Oh, that is rather wayward.
Oh, look, I don't want to sound too dismissive, but from here, that looks the harder thing to do.
Vardy is on the end of some really unwanted attention.
Well, he'll be seen as the #1 enemy because of his creative ability.
Ricardo Pereira. Oh no, that's not the ball he wanted. Vardy. Throw it. Both sides then taking this chance to turn to their benches. Just brushed off the ball there. Forward it goes. Vardy, it's a loose ball. Chance to break. Raul, Jimenez gets it out to the wing. He's got away. Finds himself eased off the ball. Ricardo Pereira. Sunchu. Just about up to 75 minutes. Vardy. Loses his balance and loses the ball. Looks to bypass the midfield. Out to the left it goes. Oh, he'd have done well to reach that. We have got changes here from both sides, in fact.
Yeah, it's pretty obvious as to who was going to be taken off. His energy levels began to sag, and he was never going to last until the final whistle.
Ricardo Pereira. Johnny Evans. Ndidi. Leicester have time on their side now, as well as a two-goal lead. It is just about done. Rapidly approaching the end. Leicester are looking odds-on now to extend their impressive run of form with yet another win. And it's got through. And the counter is on. Pedro Neto not easily shrugged off the ball. Good run, ultimately thwarted by an astute piece of defending. Crowd appreciates good football all round there.
Well, you could see he was eager to get a shot away, but there was too much flesh and bone in his path.
Gets wrestled off the ball. More than happy to take the muscular approach. He acknowledges that he should have come up with something better there.
Look, he's offering an apology to his teammate, who's clearly miffed at not being picked out despite making what looked like the right run.
And that's that. Decent win via a very competent performance. Without doubt, they were the better side, and the result reflects as much. How would you sum up what we've witnessed, Jim?
Yeah, they had a game plan which was about hammering away in central positions, and it paid off. For me, they were persistent and ruthless.
I think we're just about out of time, so many thanks to Jim, and a very good afternoon to you. Well, hello, welcome one and all. We are just about to get going with our coverage of this quarter-final tie. The two teams, after the first leg, experiencing fortunes which are very separate each from the other. On the one hand, we have the victor and the overwhelming favourites for a place in the semi-final, and on the other, those just clinging on and hoping. This one of the great amphitheatres of the game. You are welcome to it, and indeed to one of the grandest fixtures. So one terrific performance under their belts. Now they've got to do it all again, Jim.
Yeah, it's hard not to see it that way after such a convincing first crack at it. This team ought to ooze confidence and be able to recreate the authority and control. They've said all the right things in the build-up. Now they've got to go out and practice what they preach. Sometimes that can backfire.
There's the whistle, and here we go. Leicester are back home, having earned a lead in the away leg. And they're in a position where a semi-final place is all but theirs. It would take some comeback to deny them. Did really well to intervene and dispel the growing danger. Over to the left. He's picked him out. There are a few waiting for it. And they've been caught out here. That'll be a throw. Pizzi. Tarabt. Tielemans demonstrating fabulous determination. He just will not be beaten. And it's Vardy. He's come loose. Vardy! Decent strike, kept it fizzing low. Pizzi. Rafa Silva. Good challenge, he just stood firm. He is not one readily to admit defeat. Don't be surprised if he tries that again. Mondi.
Well, they would seem to be trying to expose the centre of that defence to runners.
It makes for some terrific movement.
It does, and they may be hit on the break because obviously it requires numbers forward to stretch them out.
And Vardy! He's done very well to get to that.
Well, as tests go, Peter, the keeper has just received an A+ grade.
Referee's given a throw. Doesn't get the pass he's looking for. Hoists it forward. Just brushed off the ball there. Vardy. Fuchs. And it's played forward. Vardy. Vardy! And that has been cleared. Mondi. Oh, good take. Has a pop! Sönchu. And it's Vardy. Vardy. That's a foul, no two ways about it. And he is going into that little black book.
I just think it was a cheap foul to give away.
Done very well to intervene. It's been intercepted, and that will come to nothing. Tries to get it forward quickly. We've reached half-time. So neither team has broken through. It's certainly not for the want of trying. It's been an interesting game up to now, but still goals.
Well, it's become an exercise in preservation, Peter. I think it's been a much more even affair, and there's no need for them to take any unnecessary risks. They look happy to frustrate and contain and just wait for a chance now.
An engrossing half, but we're still where we started, 0-0. And the second half gets underway.
Well, that first 45 minutes didn't deliver as we'd hoped. Lots of effort, but a lack of quality with the finishing has left us hoping that someone can step up and produce.
Heads it! That has certainly tested the keeper.
Well, that was high-class goalkeeping there to back up his high-class wage.
Sönchu is there, and he can get that clear. Played towards the front men. Tielemans. Vardy. Ndidi. Oh, and Vardy! Taarabt. He's found his man. Now it's Rafa Silva. Rafa Silva. Mondi. Vardy looking as though he's being given special treatment here. Treatment he could well do without.
Well, he could end up like a lost sheep, Peter, because they're trying to shepherd him every...
Tries a shot! It's in! Just the pick-me-up the whole game needs! And that is about as cool as they come. He picked his spot expertly.
Well, you know, sometimes it pays off not to think too much about things, just put your foot through it, and that was a good example. Great contact, and the keeper had very little chance.
Big occasion, big goal, crucial lead. Tried to play it through.
The movement was good, but the pass lacked authority, a cause of mild frustration.
Oh, what a ball! Vardy! Straight at the keeper.
Vardy just didn't steer it away from the goalkeeper. He hit it right at him.
Mondi. He's looked long this time. It's a promising ball. And he's onside. Plenty waiting in the middle. Iheanacho decides to play it back. Forward it goes. Johnny Evans battles to win it back. Kasper Schmeichel sends that a long way. Now it's Vardy. It's being played forward. Kasper Schmeichel can hoist it clear. That's a throw. Now some movement on the bench, and we are going to see a change.
Yeah, it's pretty obvious as to who was going to be taken off. His energy levels began to sag, and he was never going to last until the final whistle.
Out to the left it goes. Tarat. He certainly caught him there. It's a free kick. Stop from Schmeichel. Oh, smart save. He had plenty to do.
Absolutely terrific reflexes. Goalkeeping at its very best.
Keeper has beaten it away. Ndidi. And the whistle has gone for a reckless challenge there. He knew what was coming. That's a yellow card. Gets wrestled off the ball. Rapidly approaching the end. Now just moments away from... And the shot! Oh, it's there! Benfica are back in business.
Yeah, looking back at that, that's how you play on the counter. Quick and decisive and ruthless with the finish. I thought it was a stunning breakaway.
So is this the start of a comeback? Mondi. Mendy plays it forward. Tries to get it forward quickly. Ball needed to be better there. It's a wasted chance. A real chance if he can get through. That's not going to make it. So here comes a substitution.
Yeah, he's run himself into the ground, hasn't he? And it's good to see that the crowd appreciate his efforts, because he has put in a real honest shift.
Pizzi. Forward tracking back like that, always appreciated by the crowd.
I think it's great to see that kind of application and desire from a forward who wants to help out his defence. I think, you know, any good team, really, your striker should be the first line of that defence, and he's delivering.
Perez, and the flag has stayed down. A heavy challenge. Well, that's pretty clear, it is a foul. And he has shown him a yellow card. Well, the protest continues, but in the end they are defending the indefensible.
Yeah, well, they were exposed and vulnerable, and he knew he had to do something to prevent a goal then.
This could fall anywhere. Added time is up, and there goes the whistle. Leicester have got it done through to the last four, and evidently now believing in it. Well, considering what happened in the first game, Jim, how do you think they've done here?
I think the important thing for the second leg was that they didn't become uncertain as to whether they set up to defend or attack. And I thought they got the balance just right. Good job done.
So, perfect blue skies, almost no wind, beautiful sunshine. These are indeed conditions for the beautiful game. The backdrop here, picturesque, idyllic. No doubt one of the best days of the footballing calendar, and it has added to a really jovial, happy mood in the stands, helping to raise the level of sound by more than a few decibels. Shirt sleeve order, very much the dress code. Certainly this is a very, very impressive venue, quite a sight to behold. Things have got underway here pretty promptly. Tete. He's gone for it! Mondi. Leicester were imperious when the two sides last met, and the fans are asking for more of the same. Whose ball? Who's going to get there? A chance to play it in. It's a decent-looking cross. Knocks it away. Nicely controlled. Plenty waiting in the middle. And he's gone for it! He's scored!
It's a keeper's nightmare, Peter. He just couldn't pick up on it until it was way too late, having so many bodies in front of him.
Leicester take the early advantage. Just brushed off the ball there. That'll be a throw-in. Fulham contested that thriller-minute draw last time. Perez. Hardly anything between the sides, and it's 1-0. Has a hit! No mistake! And already they're looking to run away with it. The lightness of step, the sharpness of movement, the certainty of finish.
Well, none of us were exactly sure how that was going to end up then, but I'm delighted to see such a happy ending after such a splendid dribbling run. I mean, he really did fool that defence into wondering what he was going to do next.
Things starting to look very comfortable.
Well, unsurprisingly, Peter, the opposition look completely stunned. I'm not sure they can gather themselves.
That intervention was very necessary. Sönchu. Tielemans tries to get it forward quickly. Oh, he's going to be pulled back for that one. Well, the referee has made it pretty clear now that this is his last chance.
Well, he knew what he was taking on there, Peter, and special delivery from the ref.
And the ball's come loose, and the chase is on. Quick, has a hit! They are rampant! All too easy! They are in danger of disappearing out of sight! Lovely goal, perfect poise to set himself for the strike. Three without reply. This is becoming a stroll.
Well, it's been an absolutely fabulous spell for them, and they're starting to look unstoppable. There could be more on the way.
Lookman. Played in by Lookman. Ricardo Pereira. Mondi. Tielemans. And here's Vardy. And it's Perez. And Vardy! Keeper gets just about enough of it.
Well, Peter, I would say it was worth a try.
Ricardo Pereira, who does have an assist to his name. Coming up to half-time, leading, and things are looking pretty good. Vardy. Tielemans. And here's Perez. Over to the left. the ball is out of play. Tete. And that is going to be the final action of the first half. Well, there's plenty that can be said about the last 45 minutes, but one thing that cannot be said is that it's dull. One-sided, yes, but packed with excitement.
This looks well and truly sewn up already, Peter, but please feel free to forget what I've just said if there's a spectacular turnaround.
Leicester 3-0 up at the break, precisely as they would have dreamt it. So off we go once more. Ricardo Pereira. Lookman. Leicester are in superb form defensively. 5 consecutive clean sheets. Kearney. Vardy. Leicester get it back again. Hoists it forward. Ricardo Pereira gets into a dangerous position. Yet another to add to football's endless list of could-haves and should-haves.
Quality deserted them when they really needed it.
Kearney loses. Well, that's surely a foul. Free kick. That's gone a long way up and away. Play for a throw. And it's Vardy. Tielemans. Ricardo Pereira. That is terrific skill. Looking for a decent ball in. Can he find a finish now? Tete. Lookman. Kearney created that super goal to produce a lead in their last game. Perez. Now it's Perez. And here's Perez. It's broken loose. It's a brilliant interception. Tete. Seri. Here comes the corner. Time for a change in personnel.
Yeah, it's pretty obvious as to who was going to be taken off. His energy levels began to sag, and he was never going to last until the final whistle.
Cleared away. Played out to the right. Kearney. Seri. Great strength, too strong for his opponent. Leicester are almost home and dry now. Mondi. Ricardo Pereira. Mondi. And it's played forward. Ricardo Pereira. And here's Iheanacho. Iheanacho has a goal! He's kicked it out just. Both sides then taking this chance to turn to their benches. Last-ditch defending, but that'll do. And it's Mondi. Chance! And that's been levered clear. Tielemans. Mondi. Ricardo Pereira. Mondi. Referee looks at his watch and blows his whistle. A demolition, destruction, annihilation. They simply ran away with it. What are your thoughts on today's game then, Jim?
Yeah, we knew there was a sizable gap in the quality of both squads, and the story was told in predictable fashion.
Well, that's it from us. Thanks very much, Jim. It's a very good day to you from both of us. Well, welcome everybody to a part of the world where football really matters. There is a healthy tension, great expectation building in the lead-up to kick-off here. A little bit grey overhead, and indeed the forecast is for a drop or two of rain as the day grows older. But regardless of that, there is a lovely backdrop here. The ambience is good, smashing noise from both sets of supporters, and expectations high in both camps. This one of the great amphitheatres of the game. You are welcome to it, and indeed to one of the grandest fixtures. And that gets things running. So this is round two between these two sides who have already met once this season. Jim, who do you reckon is pivotal?
Well, I'm going to say the Uruguayan Cavani. His willingness to put so much effort in is why he scores so many goals. And that also translates to his defensive work, in pressing, chasing and tackling. It's all there from him.
Hard to disagree with that. It is the sort of situation he thrives in. Perez. Now it's Vardy. Now it's Perez. Vardy. Now the cross.
Just to point out, Peter, that the fullbacks are quite high.
And what are they trying to achieve?
Well, it's obviously a move to push the opposition wide men back and give them more to think about.
Leicester, clearly one of the informed teams in the league right now. 5 wins out of 5 coming into this game, and hopes for them are rising all the time. A chance to play it in. Perez. Shapes to shoot! Good stop, that wasn't easy.
Vardy really must have felt he had the measure of the keeper then, but how wrong he was.
Lovely bit of skill there. Big chance! Ndidi. And it's Perez. It's come loose. Oh, shooting chance! And for a moment, time stood still.
Well, I think the opposition was pretty sloppy in creating a problem for themselves then, but he was onto it so quickly and very nearly made them pay.
He'll have a go. And he's there to make a great save.
Vardy simply didn't do anything wrong. He was thwarted by brilliance.
Intervention was very necessary. The ball's going for goal! Goal! Vardy with a predatory goal.
Well, for me, that's just pure predatory brilliance. It's not so much the finish, but the way he read the situation when nobody else was even alert to it. It's fantastic.
A 1-0 lead established.
Still a fragile lead, though. They can't afford to sit on this.
Rashford scored on his last outing. Tielemans concedes a free kick for that. Let down by a lack of accuracy. Vardy With good energy in defence as well.
Well, they say that your front lads should be that first line of stopping the opposition, and I think he's taken it to another level with his desire to get back and help everyone out.
Now it's Perez. A buccaneering run from the defender. Great strength, too strong for his opponent. Well, the defence got the better of him this time, but I'm sure he'll go again. Rashford. And here's Cavani. Cavani! Oh, that is very close.
Yeah, the shot was enabled, Peter, due to such smart control and technique.
Andreas Pereira. Hardly anything between the sides. And it's 1-0. That is terrific skill. Well, the crowd clearly like what they just saw. Some real no-nonsense defending. Perez. Tielemans. Forward it goes. And here's Vardy, and Vardy! Alex Telles knocks it away. And here's Perez. And the first 45 minutes are up. So there you have it, a close-fought half of football, but one that still had its moments. It ultimately produced just one goal. A more than decent game up to now. Any opinion you'd like to express on the first half?
Well, I think the scoreline offers a fair reflection of the level of endeavour from both teams. I think they lead because they did most of the probing. A little more penetration, I think, should help them get the job done.
Leicester, the happier of the teams, heading in for half-time, 1-0 up. Here we go again then. Leicester carrying a one-goal lead. Pogba. And it's Rashford. Wan-Bissaka. Vardy gets it back. Perez pushes to get on the end of it. Pogba. Out to the left it goes. Loose ball, who's going to get there? Regardless of the outcome, it is good to see someone running at the defence like that. Maguire plays it forward. Fuchs, he's got through. Now it's Perez. Perez was alert to the possibilities, but in the end it's fruitless. Pogba tries to get it forward quickly. Fuchs. Vardy looking as though he's being given special treatment here, treatment he could well do without.
Yeah, and having notched a goal already, Peter, he's not going to be allowed to run off the shoulders as much as he'll want.
That's one way of trying to make things happen. There's a few who could follow that example. Pogba switches it towards the other side. Great run this, he's covered quite a distance. McTominay.
Manchester United showing a little more urgency now, and to be honest, Peter, this is what's required.
Now this isn't Vardy. Is Vardy! Rashford. So Jim, what are you thinking?
There's a lot of football still to be played, Peter, so ideally they need to maintain an attacking endeavour.
McTominay goes looking. Tielemans drives it forward. Now it's Vardy. He gets past his man.
There's a real appetite from them to finally put this game to bed, but will they? Well, he's worked so hard for his side, as you would expect, but you couldn't help notice that he was starting to labour a bit, so it's no surprise.
Plays it out to the flank. Loses his balance and loses the ball. And it's played forward.
Keep calm and carry on. That's the job in a nutshell now.
Belts one. Ndidi proves too strong there. Hoists it forward. And here's Cavani.
Peter, they have to fight the onset of desperation and keep enough cool heads to still deliver.
And it's played forward. McTominay gets it back. Pogba.
They seem to have lost their sense of direction. It should be higher up the pitch.
Rashford goes looking. Time for a change in personnel.
Yeah, it's pretty obvious as to who was going to be taken off. His energy levels began to sag, and he was never going to last until the final whistle.
Just a few more moments for them to hang on. Tielemans. Vardy. And there goes the final whistle. What a game. End to end, it flew by, and in the end, it all came down to just the odd goal. How do you look back on the game then, Jim?
Well, Peter, I'm sure a more comfortable margin would have been preferable, but you can't expect to get your way all the time. I think it was a win earned through game management, and there's absolutely nothing wrong with that.
I think we're just about out of time, so many thanks to Jim, and a very good afternoon to you.